Hey everyone, welcome back to CB Auto News. Today we're looking at something that might just surprise you. A small car that's bringing big style, sporty vibes, and serious value. Say hello to the 2026 Renault Clio. It's refreshed, it's refined, and yes, it's still shockingly affordable. But does this small hatchback offer more than just good looks? Is it still a smart buy in 2026, or just another budget car in a crowded segment? Stick around, because we're diving into everything from design and performance to practicality, tech, and what it's really like to drive. Let's start with what you see first: the exterior. The 2026 Renault Clio has had a serious glow-up. It's still compact and friendly looking, but now it carries a sharper, more modern vibe. The front end has been completely refreshed with a new, wider grille, sleek, sharper LED headlights, and sculpted lines that give the car a more assertive stance. It doesn't just look good for a Clio, it looks good, period. Around the back, you get sleeker taillights, a redesigned bumper, and some sporty fake vents. Are the vents functional? Nope. Do they add flair? Absolutely. If you opt for the Esprit Alpine trim, things get even more stylish. You'll get unique Alpine badging, satin finish trim, and distinctive alloy wheels that give the Clio a mini hot hatch attitude. From every angle, it's clear Renault is taking design seriously, even in its most affordable models. Under the hood, Renault keeps things simple with two engine options. First, there's the 1.0-liter turbocharged petrol engine with 90 horsepower. It's fine for city driving, though it's not exactly fast. 0-60-mile-hour takes around 12.2 seconds, and it prefers a calm, efficient pace. But if you want more zip, go for the 1.6-liter hybrid, which pairs a petrol engine with electric motors to deliver 145 horsepower. It gets from 0-60 in 8.6 seconds, which is actually faster than Renault claims. The hybrid is smooth, quiet, and far more responsive, especially at low speeds. It feels quick around town, ideal for daily driving, and still efficient. Both setups are paired with automatic gearboxes, with the hybrid getting a more advanced unit for better transitions between electric and petrol power. One of the biggest reasons people love the Clio is efficiency, and this generation continues that tradition. The 1.0-liter petrol keeps running costs low and is ideal if you're on a budget or mainly doing short trips. But the hybrid version is where the magic happens. Thanks to regenerative braking and electric motor assistance, you'll see excellent fuel economy, especially in the city. You can cruise around town using electric power most of the time. It's quiet, smooth, and saves you fuel at every traffic light and slow crawl. On the road, the Clio isn't a hot hatch, but it handles corners with confidence. The steering is light but accurate, the car stays composed, and it's easy to park, easy to zip around, and feels more agile than most rivals. Now let's step inside. The interior of the 2026 Clio is where Renault tried to mix premium design with cost-conscious materials, and the results are mostly good. The dashboard looks modern, and the steering wheel stitching adds a sporty touch. There's a soft touch surface across the dash, which feels nice, and the controls are easy to reach. In the Esprit Alpine trim, you also get sporty seats with extra bolstering, aluminum pedals, and unique blue stitching that ties the whole theme together. But not everything is perfect. The center console and door trims are made of hard plastics. The armrests are firm, and some areas feel a bit basic. Even on this top-spec model, you'll notice blanked-out buttons that hint at features missing on lower trims. Still, for a car starting at under 20 cal, it's a solid effort. The design is cool, and the layout is simple and practical. When it comes to tech, Renault keeps it simple, depending on which trim you get. Lower trims come with a small basic infotainment screen and a very simple driver display. It gets the job done, but it won't wow anyone. Move up to the Esprit Alpine or higher trims, and you get a larger touchscreen infotainment system, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless, and a digital instrument cluster. The system is straightforward to use, if not the most advanced. It works well, and for most drivers, it covers everything they need. A small miss? It still uses old USB ports, and you don't get any in the back, something to keep in mind if you carry passengers often. So how's the space? Up front, the Clio feels roomy and airy. There's enough adjustment in the seats and wheel to get comfortable, and visibility is mostly good. though those thick rear pillars do create a bit of a blind spot. In the back, space is tighter. It's fine for kids, but adults will struggle with knee and shoulder room on longer drives. If you plan to carry passengers often, it's worth testing out in person. But the boot? That's where the Clio shines. You get 390 liters of cargo space in the petrol version. That's more than most rivals, including the Polo. The hybrid loses some of that to make room for the battery, but there's still enough space for day-to-day errands, weekend luggage, or a big grocery run. Behind the wheel, the Clio is mostly a joy to drive, but it's not perfect. The ride quality is on the firmer side, especially in the sportier Esprit Alpine trim. That means you'll feel more bumps and potholes than you would in something like a Volkswagen Polo or Peugeot 208. But there's a trade-off. Handling is better. The Clio feels nimble, quick to respond, and gives you confidence when cornering. The brakes on the hybrid are also better than expected. They aren't overly grabby, which is common in hybrids, though they could still feel more natural. It's a solid, city-friendly setup that's enjoyable for short daily drives, and capable enough on the motorway too. Now here's where the Clio really pulls ahead. Pricing. The base petrol model starts at around £18,000, the hybrid version starts at £21,600, and the fully loaded Esprit Alpine trim is about £25,000. Compared to rivals like the Volkswagen Polo, Skoda Fabia, or even the Toyota Yaris hybrid, the Clio is £2,000, £3,000 cheaper on average. So even if you're going for the top spec model, you're still getting a stylish, fun, and tech-packed hatchback for significantly less. So what's the final word on the 2026 Renault Clio? It's not perfect. There are some hard plastics, some tech feels a little dated, and the ride can be firm on rough roads. But when you step back and look at what you're getting, fresh design, hybrid performance, sporty trim, smart features, and real-world affordability, the Clio stands tall. In a world of bloated prices and overly complicated tech, the Clio proves you can still get a fun, efficient, stylish small car that won't drain your bank account. And for that reason alone, the 2026 Clio is a serious contender in the hatchback world, and definitely one to watch. If you enjoyed this review of the 2026 Renault Clio, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more car reviews and sneak peeks into the best upcoming models. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.